Hey, you got a new friend?
Look at the guy I found.
Is
nice
this,
to meet you.
Is this one of the merchants? You getting a good deal by touching him awkwardly? Please stop rubbing his shoulders.
I find that if you make human contact, in this day of COVID, I find human contact is hard to come by.
Oh my goodness, you're making me really uncomfortable.
I want a good deal.
I'm just gonna disassociate myself.
Get her!
Ah! It's Cake.
And Whimsy.
And I know you might be concerned we weren't going to get to Brimfield this spring, but we promised you Brimfield, so we're going to get you Brimfield.
One way or the other. It's just a matter of being creative, isn't it?
We're getting ready.
Got my Brimfield hat on.
Ditto.
It's not going to be... Now, this is May, so we're looking at gypsy moth weather right now.
Right.
So we are all protected for the gypsy moths. But, yeah.
We're getting ready to turn into the crazy Brimfield traffic. Wish us luck.
Yeah.
Huh. I remember this being more traffic every year.
I think we might find a parking spot even.
That's just crazy talk.
Now, isn't there usually someone here who takes our money?
Like the road seems a little rougher this year too.
Yeah, maybe it's just all the snow or rain or something though. But
maybe not enough people paid their parking fines after last year to pay for road repair. What?
I think we're just gonna pull over here a little bit and we'll
take our own advice.
Yeah, let's see if we'll just take a parking ticket on this one and we'll walk in the rest of the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. This can't be this way the whole route.
Yeah, I don't want to get stuck somewhere.
Okay.
All right.
Well, looks like we're here.
All right.
I mean, the sign's pretty clear. Brimfield, spring 2020. We promise.
Yeah. Sucker bet.
$5, right?
Like anyone's gonna find $5 parking here. Hey Jess, take my picture with it.
Okay.
Say Brimfield.
Brimfield. Hey Dan.
What's that, Jess?
It's a giant cauldron.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a really rusty cauldron.
Is that the name of the tavern?
Is that the new tavern? Yeah.
Who knew it had something to base that on?
The rusty cauldron.
So you could still start a nice fire inside there. You just couldn't cook a stew or something.
I feel like you could start a nice fire, but I can also see daylight between the cracks.
Yeah.
So it would probably fall down and catch whatever was underneath it on fire, like dry grass. Or...
Well, that's how you get the air into your fire, right? There's the Brimfield I know. Look at that table of bric-a-brac.
It is bricky and bracky.
Oh, wait. Jess?
Dan?
Am I gonna get bitten by a snake when I take this off?
Dan, that's totally a snake basket.
It is a snake basket.
Why are you opening it then?
I mean, they wouldn't bring a real snake here, would they? It's
Brimfield. They would totally do. Oh,
do you think so?
This is when he dies.
Oh, dear God.
What is with the tongue?
I thought it would bite my tongue instead.
Are you trying to sniff it like it sniffs you?
I was trying to show it I had no fear.
Oh, you're already halfway there. Just open it now.
Here we go. Whoa, look at that.
That is not a snake.
I think there's a snake still in there somewhere, but what is that?
In the teapot. There's a snake in the teapot.
Holy cow, that is a way bigger teapot than I thought it was going to be.
Well, it's a pretty big basket.
It's got something in it. Oh, it's got a tea-ball inside there. They've really taken that. You know, we've been watching a lot of that great British clay bake-off.
Throwdown.
It looks like
the throwdown.
It looks like something they might make there.
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, that is neat.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, Jess, what?
You know how you've been working on that whole Toastmasters thing?
So hard.
And you've been working to be like best international Toastmaster Supreme?
I want that award. I want something to put on my mantle.
You could have saved a lot of time and effort and money, apparently.
No!
You could have just picked it up here. I don't think anyone would have checked your credentials.
Wait, 50 cents? Give me a break!
And I don't think anyone would question it. They just let it happen.
All right, it's coming home with me.
Hey, Dan. Is it a snake chest? Looks like snakeskin on the top.
Could be. I mean, maybe an ex-snake chest. How much do you think it is?
Oh, that's right, our guessing game.
What's the guessing game? It's Brimfield prices, don't forget.
Oh, gosh. Stand next to it for scale.
Okay, for scale.
So it's a pretty small one compared to most of
you're
them.
Not fitting a ton of things in this.
No, so I'm gonna say 120.
I'm gonna say 85.
All right.
Let's see if there's something in it first.
That's a snake.
Yeah. Okay, there's not a series of other chests inside of it.
Okay. We'll find out later.
55.
We'll ask.
55.
Still saying 120.
Ooh, Jess.
Yeah.
I see the latest in barn chic.
We've been looking for a chandelier for our barn. I know that sounds crazy, but we actually have. We have no animals in there. We never go in there. Well, there's probably animals, but not ours.
There are animals. I park my lawnmower there. There are animals in there I scare every time. Bunnies even.
I think that is a perfect barn chandelier.
That is exactly what people mean when they say I have to add lighting to my barn.
The shabby chic.
Yes, very much.
And every year, they don't change. They're always here.
We're gonna get those someday.
They're really cool looking.
It's very Italian style. I think we could find a place for it. I like that they're barely painted.
Is that like a new makeup brand? Barely
Yes.
painted?
Barely painted. that looked like I didn't care that much.
Hey Dan, you're holding it for scales instead of scale.
Now that is some tune. That's the kind of quality stuff you can only get from Brimfield.
Is this your new passion in life?
And by that I mean the kind of quality playing you can only get. That's pretty awesome.
It's our new intro music.
Oh yeah, this might just go home with us. I don't know. Where did Jess go? Jess, what are you doing?
I'm being creepy like the clock. I feel like if this were the clock in what is that ballet? Oh, Nutcracker Suite. It would have been a very creepy story.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay, that's a
Or the clock that they sing about in Sound of Music. There's a clock and it's ticking.
That would not have been a good night story. Sleep well. The guy at the top looks like he's trying to sleep. He's all up in that laying on my back thing.
Shavasana?
Yeah. Yeah, that is a pretty magnificent piece, Jess.
Spiders, I'm out. Wait a second. Didn't we get one of these last year at Brimfield?
Yeah, it's got a mate now, I think.
Oh look, it's mini cast iron cooking all around compared to the size of the cauldron we saw earlier.
Does this one have a hole in the bottom? Nope.
Is there a snake in it?
No snakes, no holes.
Are there
Heavy as hell, though.
cremated ashes in it?
Maybe. Best not to look too closely.
Well, now I have to know. Oh, jeez.
Oh, dear God.
Yep, ashes.
Yep. Oh, stamps.
All right.
A whole thing full of stamps.
Some...
Oh, I love those little chests.
Oh, Dan. Gnome.
Oh my God, it's a gnome.
Gnome. I've become very familiar with garden gnomes recently.
Hey there, buddy. Guess what? You're about to find a new home with us.
A gnome home?
A gnome home to own.
Oh.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh, that one's nice.
He's pretty cool. Is that a dragon?
It's the cutest little dragon ever. Isn't this Cornerstone Creations?
I think it is.
Like Concrete Pete?
I mean, he's right down the street from here. Maybe
Concrete Pete down the street?
That's Concrete Pete down the street.
He's so cute. Rub his belly.
All right, I'm gonna rub his belly.
He so wants
but
a belly rub.
if he scratches me, so help me. Here you go. Here you go.
He's not a cat. He likes it.
I don't know that. Nobody knows that for sure.
Okay, he's clearly a dragon, not a cat.
Well, yes, but I don't know if dragons like belly scratches.
Hey.
You know, we have one very similar to this.
We do.
We could make a matching pair out of them now.
We could.
That would be really cool.
I mean, we still haven't really used our other one.
We'll have to get a couple balls to go with it, but because these look kind of cool.
A little fragile, but
A little bit, but yeah, I think I just really like that so much.
Stop dingling their dangles.
Hey, 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 don't make it weird.
I wasn't the one molesting the poor nutcracker earlier.
Okay, I got a great price for that.
Yeah, I know.
I'd do it again.
Dan, you have to stop fondling all of the inanimate objects.
I'm not sure, Jess, whether the dress is for sale or the mannequin.
Well, there's a
Not
tag on the dress.
Okay, there is a tag on the dress. It
So
says winter.
it's not winter anymore, so apparently they're just selling off. Who wears that in the
I
winter?
feel like you couldn't wear that into it. It's off the shoulder. Come on, wouldn't you? Be
And it's
cold?
chiffon.
I'm touching her again.
Why
aren't
are
I?
you stroking her?
I was. The mannequin was cold.
Seriously,
It's supposed
Dan.
to wear this in winter.
You're the worst.
I am.
Ooh.
I mean, we saw this earlier, but we had to come back and look at it again.
Well, we have to come back and try it again for something. Let's
What
see.
are you gonna do?
Mirror, mirror on the ground. Who is the fairest one around?
There you go.
Ha-ha!
It's me.
It was me.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Well, I guess if you try it, you might see something different.
I don't know. Let's see.
All right, you try it.
Mirror, mirror at Brimfield Fairground. Who's the fairest in the fairground?
Okay, this is really distressing right now because my body is reflected in the mirror, but your head is on top of it. Put your hands down. There you go. That's really concerning.
So they're saying that you have the greatest body, but they just want to look at this smile
It's really unsettling.
all day.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to do some haggling. I never haggle for things, but I'm gonna try this time. All right, let's see.
Can we help you?
Oh, hi.
Ah, I see you were looking at my wares.
You look really familiar. You look a lot like my husband.
I have a face like that, I think.
You do, but he doesn't wear glasses.
Then it couldn't be.
Huh. I think he was wearing a different hat today,
So
too.
what were you looking at here? Could I?
Well, first of all, I wanted to ask about that mortar and pestle. It's huge.
Oh, it needed to be huge because this was the single mortar and pestle that is used for potion making for an entire African village.
Now, my question is, do I have to pay extra for the audible T you just said in pestle instead of pestle?
No, there's no charge. I am the consonant freedom.
All right.
I'm the freer of consonants. I throw
Excellent.
them out wherever they are needed.
Okay, say gnome.
Gnome.
Excellent. So besides that, I want to see. Do you bundle? If I get two things, do you think it would be cheaper?
I mean, it depends on what you're gonna get, I suppose.
Well, I'm looking. What
Like-
can you tell me about this lantern?
Oh,
Because that would go really nicely in my creepy witch hut
you
room.
have a good eye for such things. Now, keep in mind there is a new coat of paint on it, but this lantern comes from Persia. This lit the Maharaji themselves.
How much is it?
I know that's from India and not Persia, but he was visiting at the time.
And how much is it?
Oh, well, are you going to be buying it with this?
Well, first, just the price of this. I'm curious.
I think I could give this to you for $69.95.
This says IKEA,
Oh, no. Oh, that's, see,
and it says $12.99.
that is the name of the lamplighter. Each lamplighter. So there is a myth in
You know
Persia.
what? Let me just stop you. I am going to think about it, and I'll totally come back in a few minutes.
No, come back.
No,
I'm sure we can
thank
make
you.
a deal.
Thank you so much for your time. I'm gonna go find my
the
husband.
lamplighter
I
wouldn't
really
be
have to.
murdered
I really have to check with my husband first before I make big purchases.